What's up, guys? Rampage here again, bringing you today's question of the day. So for today's question, I'm going to be asking you guys, what is your favorite Pokemon movie? Now for me, I did used to watch the Pokemon series when I was younger and the movies as well, but I haven't seen all of the movies. The last one I stopped, well not stopped, but the last one I really remember was the Lucario movie. I did see the Darkrai and Manaphy and the Giratina movie that followed afterwards, or was it the Shaman movie? Giratina and Shaman, I think, that followed afterwards, but I really don't remember those as well. So I'd have to say that my favorite Pokemon movie was probably the third one. I think it's the third one, the one with Entei and the Unknowns and whatnot, because Charizard came back and Charizard was fighting Entei. How cool was that shit? You can't tell me that that wasn't cool. So yeah, leave your answers in the comments below and let's get started with the battle. What's up, guys? Rampage here again, bringing you another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. Here I have a UU battle against someone who goes by the name of larreh that I found off the Smogon Wi-Fi Battle Finder. I'm using that one team that had the Quillfish and the Golurk and the Honchkrow and the Mew and the Heracross and the PG2. Hey, that rhymed. I like that. And anyway, my opponent, his team actually looks pretty bulky. He has a Claydol, Zapdos, Suicune, and a Snorlax. So I was thinking I definitely need to get my hazards up, and I'm going to lead off with Quillfish just so I could do that. And my opponent, he's going to lead off with a Claydol. I'm just going to go for the taunt right off the bat, hoping that he doesn't go for like a Psychic or Earth Power or Earthquake or whatever he has. And it seems he was just going for Stealth Rocks, and since I taunted him, he can't get them up. So now he's going to go out into his Snorlax, as I'm just going to go for some Spikes. And I'm just going to go for the taunt on this thing as well, just in case he wants to Whirlwind me out, or he's the Curslax set. So now he's going to go for a Body Slam as I get up my second layer of Spikes, and I also want to get my Stealth Rocks up as well just for that freaking Yanmega. So I'm going to switch out into my Golurk as he goes out into his Zapdos. And actually Stealth Rocks would be helpful for half of his team, the Zapdos, Darmanitan, and the Yanmega. So it's crucial that I get him up as he's going to bring out his Claydol, which is fine by me because I can just start going for some Shadow Punches on this thing and wearing it down, and you know he won't be able to rapid spin on me because I'm a ghost type and whatnot. And he's gonna go for the Toxic at first, and now he's gonna go for Stealth Rocks. I'm really not concerned with this Toxic. This is a team that doesn't have a Heal Beller or Aromatherapy, so that kind of sucks. But as long as I'm able to take the Claydol out, I really don't care, because now my hazards are there to stay, and he has Pokemon that are very crippled by hazards, such as this Darmanitan, which is going to take almost half upon switching, or it didn't really switch in, but it came in. But you know what I mean. But my Golurk really can't take a hit from this Darmanitan, so I'm going to have to switch out into my Quillfish. I'm talking way too fast, words getting slurred, and I just rhymed again. I'm nice. Oh my gosh, I'm so off topic right now. But anyway, I'm able to take a Flare Blitz, and it looks like I could take another one. And he's actually going to go for a U-turn, which kind of shows that he's not choiced in any way, and we can actually see the Life Orb. And he's gonna U-turn out into a Suicune, as I'm just going to go for the Thunder Wave. I really didn't care what he brought in. I just wanted to get something paralyzed, and it happened to be the Suicune, so that's nice. And now I'm going to go for the taunt on this thing. He probably sees this thing coming, or sees the taunt coming, and he's just going to take me out. But I don't want this thing to start setting up Calm Minds even after he takes me out, or I don't want this thing going for the rest either. So I just felt that taunt would be the safest play. I already have up 2 layers of Spikes, and you know Waterfall really can't hurt Suicune, so I just felt taunt was the best play, like I said. But anyway, now I'm going to bring out my Mew, and he's going to get Parahaxed right there, which is nice for me because I'm not taking any damage, and I'm just dishing out damage to this thing nicely. So I'm just going to go for another Psychic, hoping that it would take it out, but after lefties, I'm not able to take out the Suicune, as he's going to go for a Hydro Pump, and that's not going to be able to take me out either. And that's probably the only thing I like about Nasty Plot Mew over Nasty Plot Azelf. Just the bulk. The bulk is just nice. You know, it's the thing that Azelf doesn't have. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So anyway, he's going to bring out his Yanmega. I know that he's probably just going to go for a Protect. So I'm going to switch out into my Porygon too. But he actually goes for an Air Slash. And the reason I switched my Mew out was because I planned on using it as Death Water against his Darmanitan. It could be useful for that. But anyway, now he's out with his Yanmega versus my PG2. I'm just going to Recover Stall this thing. I see that he has Life Orb, so he's going to be taking 10% each turn and whatnot. So I can just, just keep going for these recovers until he eventually dies, as long as he doesn't get a crit or a special defense drop or whatever. So I'm going to go for the recover yet again, and I actually traced this thing speed boost, and that's nice because, as you'll see later, it's going to help me outspeed pretty much the rest of his team. So I'm just going to go for Bug Buzz right here, and I think this is the turn I stopped going for a recover. I'm just going to go for the discharge just to take this Yanmega out. So yeah, that's a dead Yanmega, and I have all this speed because of his speed boost. But now he's going to go into his Darmanitan. I actually thought that it would live the hazards, but it didn't, so I don't have to worry about that thing. And now he just has a Zapdos. No, he has a Zapdos and a Snorlax. So I'm just going to go for the Ice Beam on the Zapdos. I'm not that heavily invested in special attack, but I think I do have some special attack EVs. So I'm not going to be able to take the Zapdos out, and he's not going to be able to take me out with a Thunderbolt. I see that he has no item, so I'm thinking that he's choiced. Well, he probably has an item, but I can't see it. You know, if you catch my whatever, disregard that. So anyway, now he's out with his Snorlax, and I really can't hurt this thing. I'm just going to go out into my Mew as Death Water. You know, because I don't want him killing my Pokemon. If my Pokemon has to die, it's not going to be by his hands. It's going to be by the hazards, which technically did come from him, so it still is his hands. But anyway, you know what I mean. Anyway, I'm going to just go out into my Heracross, go for the close combat, and why am I stuttering? That's going to be able to take out his Snorlax, and that's going to leave me the victory. So yeah, good game. It was a pretty fun game. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please feel free to push that like button. Also leave a comment. I do enjoy reading your comments. I hope you all have I hope you all have a wonderful day, and this is Rampage here, signing out before I start messing up. Peace.